welcome back to the Niheza YouTube channel. My name is Charles Kishi. As you know, we aim to raise awareness about Africa through travel, culture, and as well as technology. Hence, we are here. We are back. It's another beautiful Sunday. I'm here for an amazing live. If you're watching now, thank you. If you are joining later, thank you. We are live on all three platforms. And this is me grabbing my computer here. So kindly just say hello. We are live on Facebook. We are live on Twitter. We are live on right here on YouTube. If you're watching us later, please stay till the end. Today is a very all our live are really special. If you have not watched, just go back and watch. Someone from NYC. Welcome, Murakazaneza. I am waiting for the family and to get the show going. Nowadays, I start, we launch, we go. I am happy, always happy to welcome my friends, our guest, yes, my friends, the most admired family on the YouTube show right now, the hardest working family. They are just amazing. And I have nothing but just joy to have them on Zaniheza platform. They've been with us, my goodness. We will talk about that. So shall we get the show started? Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready? Say yes. I want to see some yes. I want you to see you smashing that like button. Show us some love. We are a startup. We need your help. And also look what I said. I put in a link. We are in a competition right now. Please vote. If you have any questions, tell us. But we need your vote. There is that link. Hello from ATL. Much blessing. Hello from SA. Hello, everyone. So there is a link there. We are in a competition. We're in round 2. We need to win that. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, they will do the introduction. Then, hello.
Oh man.
Let me just do that. So we can see you. Welcome.
Dude, what's up, family?
Hi.
How y'all doing?
How are you?
Yeah.
We good.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Perfect.
we live with Zaniheza, family.
All right.
Yeah.
Welcome. Yes, such a pleasure to see you. Last time I saw you was last year, I believe, sometime in November.
Yes.
And you've been busy, but we will get to that. But you have random names, and I really want them to stick. So, Shema, that's
yes.
there.
I'm Shema.
Keza. Hello, Keza.
Hello.
And Sangwa. You do it.
Sangwa.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, how have you been?
We're great. Yeah. Busy.
Yeah, sour.
Yeah.
You know, there's no better way than starting this show than taking you back. I want to take you back. Today, we want to see the real you. And I just want to take you back, way back. So I'm going to roll a clip. We can play some of it. We can play all of it. We will go with the flow. But it is one of my favorite of your clip out of all.
Wow.
So, are you ready for this?
Yes. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
We can talk about that.
What do we got?
I may just play the whole thing because it makes sense. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, 0.
Al Ain, which is located in the Emirate of Abu Dhabi. We'll be staying overnight in Dubai. So we're taking off early in the morning on a flight to Africa. We're going to Tanzania, which is a country on the eastern side of Africa. We're going to be staying on an island called Zanzibar, beautiful island located on the east coast of Tanzania. See you soon. Bye.
Oh, oh wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
way back.
It's the same. Ayla still was dancing.
Oh my god.
I gotta ask you painful.
Yeah.
That was on, I believe, April 13th, 2016. It's when you posted it.
Yeah.
That
It
was
was 2016. Yes, it was. It was 2016.
5 years ago.
Yes, it was. We were in the UAE. Yes, that's when we first started, like, really walking to Africa.
That was the first trip.
Yeah.
So my full view does catch him off, but I can bring him back and forth. But so, we need to see you, Aaron. You can hide. So Ella still does her thing. You still do those thing, but she was so young.
I know.
Tiny. Short.
You are a YouTube baby. YouTube should pay you a tuition if they are.
Hey, exactly.
You have contributed your whole teenage life to the YouTube and still going. Thank you, Ella.
Thank you.
Question for. We'll talk about that because I have zillion questions, but I can't help but notice, Aaron, what was that like? You didn't talk about
I was like, I was shy of the camera back then. Yeah, I did like the graphics and stuff, editing, but I just didn't like the camera at all. Yeah.
What a journey, yeah. So that was your first trip to Africa.
Yes, that was.
Yeah. Diego.
5 years ago. When you started this journey, did you, in your any wildest dream, did you foresee where you are right now?
Right now?
Yeah, like when you started, like what was your goal? What made you start to travel? Take us back through. Okay, we're going to live in America now, and
so that.
You go.
Oh, great.
All right, so I think around 2016, around that time, but earlier that year, I was looking at YouTube and I saw the brother who's out here now, Jabril, who's passport heavy. I saw him, and he was just traveling to all these different countries. I think in South America and Southeast Asia. And he was like, documenting everything. And I was like, yo, that's cool. This brother, he go around, and that's the first brother I saw doing that. I never seen no other person that looks like us going to different countries doing that. So I'm like, yo, this is so cool. Like he's doing that, and he's like making money off the computer. His whole thing was being a digital nomad. So I'm like, yo, I talked to the wife. I'm like, yo, look what this guy's doing. He's going to different countries and stuff. And I'm like, and one place me and my wife always wanted to go and always talked about was going to Africa, visiting the continent. So I'm like, man, it'll be good if we could do that and show the continent in a good light, because all we hear about the continent is bad, and so we would like to go there and see what it is for ourselves. Yeah. So that's really what sparked everything. But yeah. If you want to do something, man, wife, I know
it's cool. I mean, so at that time, we were living in the UAE, the United Arab Emirates in Abu Dhabi. And we met, it was a huge expat community there. And people were talking about, oh, we're going to do this or not. When we take a break, we have a vacation, we're going to do this. And so we started hearing about all these different places people were traveling, but we wanted to go to the continent, right?
Yeah.
So this one sister we had a conversation with, and she was saying how she had loved Zanzibar. I'm like, wow, that sounds beautiful. Where is that? And that's we did our research. We're like, oh, that's on the continent. It's a part of Tanzania. So we were like, we had to start doing our research. Man, we want to check that out. It was just too beautiful to pass up. So we started making our plans, and we took a break. Our first vacation out of there was the continent. We went to Tanzania, Zanzibar, and never looked back. It is so beautiful. It's magical. It's beautiful.
Yes.
And here we are, and you met your hero, Jobrel. Which is quite fantastic.
Yeah.
And we will talk about that because I read recently a prominent entrepreneur in Vancouver say that when you start something and whomever person inspires you, you may meet that person one day, and when you do, it's gonna feel like when I saw you.
Yes.
So as you like to say, shout out to Jobrel, the brother who is making lots of money while living the life.
Yes. It's truly inspiring.
Very inspiring.
Yeah.
And now here we are. So on behalf of my brothers in Rwanda, because you are doing amazing work, and really thank you very much, because you are.
Yes.
And so before we get going, so with those thank yous, and I see a lot of people joining us. I believe a little bird tells me that you may have a gift somewhere. Should we get that out of the way, or do you have something?
Oh, sure. All right. So first, we want to say thank you. We were surprised that we weren't expecting a gift, so we definitely want to say thank you to you and your organization for being so kind. So I guess I'll show the bags. We didn't dig in. We're trying to wait. We didn't see it.
No, go ahead. Dig in.
Don't open it until the live. So
yeah,
we each got a bag, right? Now we're gonna dig in. Okay, I don't know which one is which.
It isn't.
Okay, all right. So
Chase's bag or Shayla's bag?
I have to guess, I guess.
Try that one.
This one.
That looks small.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
We can always switch the color, but I guess Sunny has stuck with you for life.
Wow.
Nice.
Zanhaza. Nice. Got the right bags too.
Yeah.
We got it right.
Yes.
All right.
Zani has stuck with you. I mean, you've been a blessing to us and to many. And so Zani as you know, it means Murakaza Neza, welcome. It's beautiful. So there is no better story. Continue your journey. Now, I was recently watching you, and the last post you did, and the gentleman you spoke to, and he moved to Rwanda, and and that was all you're doing. As in, he watched you, and then he's like, "Yeah, I am moving to Rwanda." The one who was showing you around in the avocado, I forgot his name.
KB.
Oh yes, KB. Yes.
So,
amazing brother. Amazing.
You realize what you have started here.
Wow. I mean, we just feel like regular people, but people are always they stop us like, "Oh, we love what you do. We thank you. We're glad you're back, Rhonda. We love your channel." So it's humbling. It's so humbling. We just see it as us just doing, being ourselves and just sharing our information, sharing the truth with everyone. Yeah. So because we love Africa just that much, so the continent just that much. So just sharing so that people can know the truth and how actually just astounding it is here. Yes.
I was thinking before the live that our ancestors were taken to America, and now the descendants are being, how should I put it, brought back by you guys. You are playing an important role. I mean, I don't know if you ever go to bed and think, because you hear someone says, thank you, you really inspired me to pack my bag and just move to the continent. To me, that is really huge, and more will keep coming. So have you paused and then taken stock of that impact? Ella, you are inspiring the young ones in America. Do you want to speak to that?
Think about how you inspire people to think about it.
That's a good question. I mean, like Mom said, we just feel like normal people. So when we hear that we inspire others, I'm like, oh wow, I feel good. That's nice to know people look up to us and are supporting us. Yeah.
And things.
Yeah.
I mean, I am saying this because most of us, when we grow up in Rwanda and why not, and we are watching TV in the US before YouTube, we see families, and that's how we start to like that culture. So up until now, when we see what you are doing, we see you enjoying food. You love to eat, my goodness.
Oh.
Africa.
Yes.
You know, you make it sort of easy and beautiful for not just young people, but for families. Hey, you can come here. You can live. You can, you know, food is here because usually people think we don't have food in Africa.
The best food.
Yeah, the best food.
Woo! Organic.
So yeah, so take us through that journey. How has it been? How has it been for you in Rwanda? And because you also work hard, so yeah. So just because now it's been over 8 months since you are there. So how is it? How is the food? How is the life? How is everything?
Man.
It's been very interesting finding that there's so many different kinds of cuisines here.
Yes.
You know, man, you have the local traditional dishes. You have Ethiopian food. You
Egyptian.
have Egyptian. You
Indian.
have, oof,
You got Western food.
yes.
Yeah.
Italian.
Oh,
Italian, French, Greek.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And then you have food where it's from, you know, Rwandan food, but like it's higher scale. Like for instance, that restaurant Inca, you know, it's like, you know, we know that that's, you know, the owner that's from Rwanda, you know, but it's like a, you know, I don't even know what to call it, but it's very good food. It's like a steakhouse kind of food.
It's upscale. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Upscale. Yeah. It's very nice.
Upscale Indian food.
Yeah. There's so many different experiences that you can have with food here. And shout out to Chus Kigali. We had a chance to have what was that?
It was seven
star?
Yes.
Yeah.
Michelin star chef.
Michelin star chef that cooked, and we watched him prepare dishes and enjoyed a beautiful meal.
Yeah.
It was about 7 dishes, right? Yeah, 7-course meal. Yeah. That was something.
7-course meal.
Yeah.
And
it was something.
And in a beautiful atmosphere, you know. So shout out to Chus Kigali, Emmanuel, a friend of ours. So definitely, so that was an amazing experience, and he is from here as well. So man, there's so many different experiences you can have and have fun while eating.
Absolutely. I mean, it all begins with food, really. The culture, and yeah, I saw the Chus Kigali, and let me say that it made me want to brag. It's not just high-end. It's not just high-end. This is just like the holy grail of high-end in terms of food.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. In Rwanda, right? Most people never really imagine that we have such a thing. Because I recently spoke to someone, and then one question was like, "Do you even have a 3-hosteli in Rwanda?" I'm like, "What? Do you have a 3-star hotel in Rwanda, like anything above?"
Oh, what? Come on.
Yeah, 5-star hotels.
So we get those kind of questions.
Oh
yeah, we cannot forget about the goat brochettes, like the zingaro and things like that.
Things like that.
You know, like,
and even the experience we had with you guys, the hotel the traditional
the Hotel Galaxy.
Hotel. Shout out to the Galaxy. That meal was all that.
Yeah. We got to drink the fermented milk.
Yes.
Which I enjoyed.
That was amazing. It was like yogurt. I like yogurt, so yeah, that was good.
Ichivuguto. That is one of my favorite.
Wow.
Yes.
Experience.
Yes.
Now, yeah, because when I was in Kigali, you also did that brochette competition, which was really cool. So you should do more of that.
Okay. We plan on.
That's wait for me. Just wait for me, and we can have more of it.
Wait for me. Okay.
All right. I have to be there. I miss Rwanda.
All
Um,
right.
Now, so at some point last year, we were sort of all wondering. I think you left Rwanda for a bit, and we have grown to really, like you. It's like you belong to Rwanda, and then suddenly I started, they're gone? Where are they going?
Oh.
I remember I wrote to you, Michelle, and you were like, you were just sort of enjoying the other cultures of Africa. So how was your trip in Tanzania and so on?
Tanzania was awesome. We met a lot of really, really sweet people, who we're still in contact with. We were texting today a few people, and just meeting really nice people. And the beaches are it's everything, us from the States, we love beaches. so just being near the water and just also good food, good people. I mean, and then having a chance to go to actually see Mount Kilimanjaro.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that was everything. Like just to be able to see that and experience with your own eyes and walking it with our feet. You know what I mean? Walking up, well, the first level that is, and that was a serious experience because those are things you only see in textbooks or you talk about in school, but a lot of people don't get a chance to actually do those things.
Yeah.
So we don't take that for granted at all. Just seeing different parts of the country, that was amazing. Yes, that was a big highlight, Mount Kilimanjaro.
And before you went to Tanzania, Aaron went over there by himself, and it didn't quite look the same without him without you. To me, it really looked weird. And when he came back, I could see how happy you were.
Yeah.
So he's like, you got to go back with me. You got to come see this. You got because we had been to Zanzibar a couple times together, but then he wanted to check out Dar and see what that was like, any opportunities or things like that as far as business wise. And he's like, okay, y'all got to come back with me. He really enjoyed Dar. Dar reminded him of many places at one time. So definitely
now that Rwanda is home and it will always be home. Yes. Yes. I'm sure we are all looking for you to visit more places in Africa. I mean, 54 countries. You have a lot of through.
Definitely.
And I hope that the families, the community can support you in any way because doing the YouTube, it takes a lot of work. I know that now.
It's work. You see, it's work. Yeah. Congratulations on your success too.
Yes.
Sonny Hazel, definitely.
No, thank you. I mean, it's all really through the support from your support. When we first met, I had like a baby channel. Maybe it was like 1,000 subscribers, but now we are like at 4,000 growing.
Right.
But now I am now losing even more sleep.
It was at 400.
Yeah.
Because we celebrated the 400 subscribers with you.
That's right. We celebrated together. That's right. Wow. That's a massive increase.
Yeah.
I'm
wow. In a short period of time. That's good.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
And yeah, I was definitely inspired by you, and that's when we talk about behind the scene because you are unique. I had a question about Tanzania, but I'm going to come back to that. So, Ella, so what happens when mom and dad fight over which content to post? Is it you who's
Well,
Spill the beans.
we just usually think of a good topic or what we want to talk about that's needed, that people have questions about. And we're like, you know what, we should cover this topic. So we cover it.
No. You need to tell us the truth there. Don't.
I'm not even looking at her. She can answer that.
Mainly, we have, like, when we try to figure out a title, we have different ideas of what we want the title to be, but we end up figuring it out, Yeah.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. It is what it is.
Just trying,
yeah.
Allow us, without revealing the secret sauce, to tell us the process, because I know what happens with the YouTube channel, and it is a lot of work from shooting pre-production. So what would you say is one of that key element that makes your channel? Because it's not just a team per se, but you are also a family and you have your daughter. So yeah, what would you say is that one key ingredient, one you source that you can share?
We listen to with the read the comments. We see what people are asking, and we try to focus our videos and things on that. Yeah, that's the best thing, because that's what they want to see, and that's what they're asking. So hey, we're gonna give it to you.
Hey.
So are you saying that?
Also, like he always says, consistency. You have to be consistent.
Yeah.
Now, don't you have days when you don't want to just shoot, like, because you're always going and I'm always running? How do you do it?
Yeah, you have those days. I think everybody has those days. Oh, of course.
Yeah.
So we still have other things on the side we're doing at the same time.
Right.
So it can be a lot sometimes.
Right.
But you know what, I'm gonna tell you, those days where we don't feel like doing it, it's like we gotta make ourselves do it, or go live or something like that. Those be some of the funnest lives. And I think it's a quote. It's like, if you do something you don't like every day, that you're building success. That's how you build success, doing things that you don't like to do every day. Yeah. It's something like that. I messed the quote up, but it's something like that.
Yeah, we get it.
But yeah, honestly, there are days you're like, oh my goodness, I'm so tired. Because like you can sit on a computer and just still, like, even though we're not in front of the camera, we're on the computer still doing things. Because we have a website, a blog, and everything that has to be attended to, and other things. So it's like, oh, okay, but we got to do this. They're depending on us, so we got to do it. And we actually have so much fun on those days. It's so weird. It's like, wow.
You are busy. Allow me to take a few hellos from the community. It's all about the family. She says, hello, beautiful one.
Hey, Deborah.
Hi, Deborah. Hello, Marilyn.
How you doing?
They will be moving to Rwanda as well soon.
Salute to the unknown traveler.
It's quite amazing.
Hey, our family.
Okay.
Turned on me yesterday.
Peace and love. Oh man.
And guess who's coming? She's coming.
Rwanda.
She's coming to Rwanda.
Oh my goodness.
Can you?
Hey.
Salute, family.
See, these are the people that I just love us. They're consistent, and they just feel like a part of our
family.
That's family.
That's family.
They're always there, man.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
Something special that just happened. So Kanyoni just joined Zaniheza.
Nice.
That's nice.
I'm telling you, you started something huge. We will not understand until time has passed, but yes, welcome to the family. Welcome to Zaniheza. So she's now part of the team. Yeah, that's kind of amazing. I think we'll say hello to everyone. Now that you are in Rwanda, so I mean, let me just go back to Tanzania. Sorry, I kind of I went far there. How can you compare Tanzania and Rwanda? I mean, we know Tanzania is bigger. They have Zanzibar, and can you go first there?
Wait, who?
Yeah,
Ella.
We don't really like to compare because they have their pros and cons to both of them. But Dar, you have the beaches. It's hot. If you like Florida weather, that's for you.
Yeah.
If you like more so, I don't know how to describe this weather. It's pretty cool. It stays cool most of the time. So if you like weather like that, here's for you. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think of course, the size of the country, Tanzania is much bigger.
Yeah.
If you're a person that like the big city action where there's millions of people, then you might like Dar, Dar, I think, reminds me of New York meets Miami.
Yeah.
It's huge. There's over 8 million people in the city, so it's huge. So I think a person that likes busy in a big city, then Dar would probably be for you. But Kigali here in Rwanda is a very nice city. It's smaller, but it's a city.
Yeah.
All the same. And it's a little, not so busy as that.
Yeah.
Busy though, but not that busy. A lot going on. I would have to say Rwanda is very, very, very clean.
Yeah.
Very clean.
Very.
Extremely, very organized as well.
Yeah.
So I can appreciate that.
Yes.
Really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah. Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
They said it all. Yeah, they really truly did say it all. I mean, there's places over there where the temperature is similar to Rwanda as well.
Yeah,
like
up north.
Arusha,
Right.
and Moshi,
That's true.
Yeah.
places like that. So
Yeah.
the temperature is pretty similar here.
Yeah.
Rwanda, it just is something about Rwanda and the energy that's here that I feel is more inviting.
Honestly, yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Dar in
Yeah.
Tanzania is inviting as well,
Mm-hmm.
but it just seems like it's a connection that we have here that is unexplainable.
Yeah.
Right.
It's unexplainable. Yeah.
And we don't want people to get the wrong ideas.
Yeah.
And we
don't.
thinking that that's bad. And it's,
Yeah,
no,
no,
that's
no.
not.
I love both.
It's kind of like, let's see. All right, let me make an example. Like people who live in the U.S., right? That's our home, our first home. So there are people who choose to live down south, and there are people who like the northern region. You see,
Like that.
there are people who like 4 seasons, and there are people who just like it, like to feel like it's summer all the time.
Yeah.
You see, so it's based on your choice. You know what you like.
Yeah. I got another one.
Right.
It's like vanilla and chocolate.
Hey.
They both taste good,
Right.
but it's like you might just gravitate towards one than the other. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I can
Let
see
me help
vacationing.
you.
Oh.
I would take the heat for you.
Okay.
We have a say in Rwanda that God spends time everywhere else in the world, and he comes home to Rwanda.
Wow. Wow.
That's it.
Wow.
Man.
So,
But definitely, the views.
Yeah. That's different too.
Yeah.
The views are stunning here. I love rolling hills and mountains. So that's my thing. I love it. I love the beach too. So for me personally, just, I could vacation and check out the beach, but then come back to this. Because I could sit outside all day here.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's that beautiful.
Worry about sweating.
Yeah. But we love both countries, and we will be back in Tanzania as well, because we met a lot of family there, and that's
definitely.
Tanzania is a cool place.
The truth is, we have to say it economically. I mean, Rwanda is the heart of Africa. So, but just like in the United States, 52 states, is it? You can travel anywhere, but you live where you feel comfortable, but most likely Rwanda. But Rwanda, it's the position. It's you can go anywhere, Ghana and so on, and then come home to Rwanda, just like God does.
Right. That's true.
True.
Yeah.
Now, so I don't know if you know this, but part of what you've started, I was reading a recent communique from the Rwandan Development Board, and they have identified a strategy to renew tourism, especially during the pandemic. And did you know that the African American market is one of the key strategy now that Rwanda Development Board is going to be really putting first? That's what we are seeing, the basketball.
Yes, we saw that. We were excited about that article. I'm like, whoa, okay. That's amazing.
Did you guys go watch any game?
We didn't get to watch the game because like every time we went to buy tickets to see the Patriots, and that's really the only team we knew that we really wanted to see. Well, Ayla really wanted to see J. Cole. And like every time we went to go get the tickets, they were gone.
Yeah. So we need tickets. Whoever's out there got some tickets. We need tickets. We can't find tickets, but it's
Want to
What
see
you
the
mean?
baby?
You didn't know that Siwo is back? I mean, have you talked to him? You know Siwo. He had tickets. I don't know if he still has him, but that's the connection right
Oh, okay.
there. You met him, I believe. So you can, yeah, he had tickets. But
Huh?
now it's now the end, isn't it? When is the last game? Is it
think
tomorrow?
so,
It
yeah.
is. So we catch you next
Yeah.
time.
Mhm.
So, and then it was nice to see all the great. I heard rumors that Michael Jordan was in Rwanda. I'm like, is he? Really?
Wow. Yeah.
But I did see Mutombo. Mutombo is.
Oh,
That's what I saw.
wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. I think the government does a great job in
Mhm.
just bringing people over here and making the country just more attractive. The
Yeah.
government really does a good job at doing that.
They do.
Yeah.
Speaking about your promotion,
Whoever thought about bringing J. Cole over here to play, they need a raise because that was brilliant.
Yeah.
You got so many
Yes.
people talking about Rwanda now because of that. You know, that was brilliant.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
yes, I mean, I'm gonna add a comment. Yes, that is true. That was, but it is, yeah, it is Rwanda. Just like Jay Essence said, it was because of the promotion. She heard about Rwanda when she saw a Visit Rwanda commercial. So they are definitely doing a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And just for full disclosure, the government of Rwanda is not paying you. I like to ask that questions to everyone.
Oh no,
No one is paying us to say anything.
Nobody's paying us to
No.
say that. Everything we do is from the
It's
heart.
from
Yeah.
heart. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's what Niela is saying.
Oh wow. Yes, Naila. How are you, sis?
What's up, family?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Just keep us posted on the date.
Yeah.
Wow. And thank you too for your support.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, part of the revolution, Niela is now learning Kinyarwanda, and she's my student.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Yes. I have
Nice.
two students from the family who are learning Kinyarwanda. So if anyone else wants to learn, here's my plug. Just call me. But I teach Kinyarwanda. I said, you know what, we family, we're gonna do it.
All right.
Why not? Yeah. So So Rwanda Development Board in their strategy, and that's really cool. The African Americans, yeah, they want them in Rwanda. So keep doing what you are doing, and maybe they will pay you eventually.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, it's all from the heart.
No, it is true that I say it's all from the heart, because when we were talking how hard it is to do the video, and yes, the business component is needed because we need to shoot, we need to, it is your time. You need to get rewarded for it. Otherwise, how do you pay the bills? But if I look at your anything you do, the real estate, the way you show Rwanda, it is almost. I can see the passion you have for it. It's not just like I'm just gonna show an apartment because I'm working. I can see you care about the both ends. The way you show the house, but you are also thinking about the person who's gonna move in that house.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I see that.
Yeah.
Now, I just want us to walk us through that process, and I know there is a Jackson involved because you have.
Shout out to Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like family. So
Yeah.
that's it. Food is one of our favorite topics, along with travel, and also we enjoy it. So I don't know, it might sound weird, but we love looking at houses.
Yeah.
But my husband, like he said, we listen to the audience. It's like,
Yeah.
what do you want to see? What do you need? And so quite a few of them who were interested in moving wanted to see, okay, I want to see a 3-bedroom house. Oh, I want to see a 4 or 5 bedroom. So we do that for our viewers.
Yeah.
So it's not just, out of pleasure. We enjoy it too, but also to give them what they need and what they ask for. So
Yeah.
No, I must say you definitely do a great job. It's showing the local, supporting the local
definitely
economy. Because with the food, we discover the restaurants. With the house, people know shelter. It is one of the big. It is one of the basic necessity that we need. What else? Do you have any other project that you may be working on that you can share, or are we just going to be seeing more houses, more food? more countries.
Oh man, we have some things coming. We don't like to let the cat out the bag, before we do it. Because it's like when you tell people what you're gonna do, it kind of messes things up.
Yeah.
So we definitely have some things coming. Go ahead.
Definitely want our viewers to check out the website, of course.
Yeah.
We have a new page on there for you guys with helping people with travel planning. So check us out, www.unapologeticnomads.com.
Yes.
And so there's a couple things in there you can check out, then also advertise on our channel. So that's there as well. So we just added those packages. Just added them probably this morning. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I missed that. Are you saying that you are now my competition there? I heard travel.
Oh my goodness.
How is
It's
that
like
going to be my kids?
research. I'm a educator by profession. So those are things I do. So education, researching things and analyzing things and helping people make decisions.
Yeah,
so,
and if you need us to be your feet on the ground,
I want to talk to you about something though.
Yeah.
So definitely something you can.
Absolutely, we need, because otherwise, my question is, how am I going to feed my kids? I mean, all these Anhesians, I have like a 14 and growing.
Oh no.
Madness there. But I love it. I mean, actually, Zaniheza, we just graduated from this incubator program with Tourism Inc. So that was kind of an interesting 6 months. And I was also going back, when you landed in Rwanda, it was in August. That's when I first saw the video.
Wow.
Just when the world was like still closed almost, and Rwanda reopened, and in August, boom, you're in Rwanda and you are talking about, Ella was talking about all the COVID tests you just did, and then so on. And I was like, who are these people? I tried to them. What's going on here? And you were coming from Dubai, I believe?
We was coming from Cambodia. And we were just waiting for Rwanda to open so we could go. We was waiting. And once Rwanda opened, we was on that plane ready to get here.
Yes.
Yeah. We just knew we wanted to come here.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because if my memory serves me right, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Zenith now keeps me sort of going every day, but I believe you saved on your screenshot something about Rwanda, did you? Aaron, did you save something about Rwanda to remind you? Was it you or was it someone else?
Oh yeah. We have a vision board. We always had a vision board up when me and my wife first visited Rwanda in 2018 or 2017.
The end of 2017.
It was like New Year's, so it turned 2017 to 2018.
Yep.
And I had a vision board up on the computer, and we would look at that every day because it's like the screensaver on the computer, so it comes up, and it's still there. So
I remember that. You see, I was like, oh, that's a great idea. Superb. Let me just take some comments here as we conclude, because I'm not trying to remember his name. You met him in Tanzania, and one of the also family YouTuber. Go Black to Africa.
Okay. Yes.
When you see him, he does his live for 3 hours, and he has like 1,000 people watching. I do my live for like, it hits an hour. It's like, Charles, it's too long. I keep getting a lot of listen to the viewers, but sometimes I wonder, really, do they know when we are live? Sometimes we can really be too short or we can be too long. Yes, but I don't know how he does it. He's always live and he has like 1,000 people going, and I need to know what the people. So we have Noella, and she's gonna be coming in Rwanda to Rwanda soon. Also, one of my students. Hello, Noella, and James and everyone. Niana is talking to they are trying to talk about the travel to Rwanda.
Nice.
Apparently, I'm a good teacher.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Food.
I've seen a person who doesn't like both of them together, right? Yes, you have to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have to eat.
You make you fall in love with Rwanda and the people there.
Oh.
That's you.
Definitely. Wow.
No, I mean,
Wow.
it is true. As someone of Rwandan descent, and really, you are doing an amazing job, not just for Rwanda, but for Africa.
Oh,
You
thank
definitely are, because when we look at what you are doing, we can see ourselves. They can see ourselves there, because that's how I grew. I mean, that's why you always hear some of our brothers and sisters saying they want to go to America. I mean, why that is? It's because they see all these images and then they feel, yeah,
Yeah.
is like that. But we don't have the same, because if you turn on TV, it's rare that we see positive images, but also normal, nothing that is staged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because,
Okay.
otherwise, we are just still seeing we are the world.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful song.
Yeah, right.
What's happening in Africa? That was really brutal. But
Oh,
anyway,
goodness. Yeah.
so so many comments, but I'm just gonna take a few and then we will end up there.
Mhm.
Nice saying, have a wealth of information.
Thank you, Noella.
I think a non-traveler, that's the abbreviation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mireille, Mimi, you have not met Mireille, I believe. She's a new Zanihesian.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So, time for a visit, and we are near. We are very, very near. When Michelle told me you're far out, I'm like, and when I saw where you are, I'm like, we're just like 5 minutes from.
All right.
And someone saying that they have learned so much from the family.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
So,
Thank you.
Africa.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Kanyoni is saying,
Yeah, that was our whole goal.
Before you move to, oh, wow. Because the old video. We first visited, right?
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Kenyoni.
actually, that's kind of interesting because when you first started, you were not unapologetic. You were the Jackson visits.
It changed, right?
And then was it like 2 years after that it changed also? And then so why did that change and when did that happen? How did you go from?
There's a popular group in the U.S. with Michael Jackson and Tito and Marlon and Jermaine Jackson.
Yeah, right.
They're called the Jacksons.
Right.
So we didn't want to. It was too confusing, and like people, we put our name in and their videos pop up.
Yeah.
So and then another thing, a lot of people, always got something to say about us moving from place to place. And so we just came up with the unapologetic thing because we do what we do and we don't have to apologize or say nothing about it to nobody. We're grown and we can do what we want to do. And we move around like we're nomads. So we just put it together. Yeah.
I think the name is self-explanatory.
It's quite literal.
And shout out to our families, our parents and siblings, and nephews, nieces, and all of that, cousins, aunts, uncles. Very, very supportive. So that made it so easy to do what we do. Man, I just can't say enough. Like we thank them, we love them so much for supporting us and just saying, like my mom said, you guys you're adults. Go and do what I could not do for you, and that will never leave me. So shout out to my mom.
Wow, that's a beautiful.
My mom, my dad, they were very supportive. Our parents, very supportive. And go see the world and be happy. I will never forget that. Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to Rwanda.
Thank you.
I have you here, November 13th, 2021. Save the dates. Second year anniversary is coming, family, and you got to be there. You know how to do it.
Yes.
As we conclude, which brings me to this. Can you do that? We are Anna.
Hey, ready?
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Your thing.
Oh, you now?
You ready?
Yes.
First, we want to say thank you, Charles, for having us on here.
Yeah.
And for being an amazingly humble person, down to earth. There are not many people like that, you know. So
Facts.
Yeah.
we thank you for supporting us, just as we support you. And I mean, man, it's been amazing. And so the adventures we've had together has been amazing. So thank you for everything.
Yeah.
Many more. I wanted you to just say a few words. Sorry, I kind of jumped up there, but just each one of you, just the last word. I see the viewers are still talking to us, the family. But yeah, no, thank you. I definitely appreciate. It's been a blessing really having you since day one. We've been sort of really family. And when I met you, I'm like, is it you? Although I was doing 1,000 things, but so last word, each one of you. Otherwise, we will never end this because we are family. We can talk for hours.
So those were my last words. Thank you, and I want to say thank you to everyone who tuned in, our family from the UN channel and Unapologetic Nomads, and all
Did
of
you
you.
just say UN?
Yeah, that's why I said Unapologetic Nomads. You call us UN, so that's what I said it right after that, so I could explain. So the Unapologetic Nomad channel. Thank you guys for checking us out and tuning in and always being supportive. Thank you. We love you.
Yeah. Thank you all for tuning in. Stay positive, stay healthy. No, you can do anything you put your mind to. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Thank you for watching.
Yeah. We love you. We deeply appreciate you. We thank you. We cannot wait to go check out Designer Hazy Team. To all of our subscribers and members who's watching and everybody who's seeing us for the first time.
Yeah.
We love y'all. We thank y'all. And if you don't know who we are Unapologetic Nomads, and we unapologetically
Nomadic.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much for watching us today. If you have not subscribed, remember to subscribe and hit that bell button to stay updated about our upcoming videos. Don't forget to comment and like our videos and tell us what you think we should do more. Bye.